Hello, everyone. This is episode number 8. In this episode, we will discuss few other terms which are used in the forex trading or the CFDs trading. Okay. The first term is the mini lots. Okay. So what are the first term is the lots. Okay. So what is a lot? Okay. Uh, Lot is a standardized contract size used in forex trading. One standard lot is represents 100,000 units of the base currency. Remember that. One standard lot represents 100,000 units of the base currency. But there are also mini, micro, and nano lots, which are smaller contract sizes. Okay. In general, one standard lot is equals to 100,000 units. For example, three standard lots is equals to 300,000 units. Okay. So I'm going to explain you on a whiteboard. Okay. So that you get a clear idea. Okay. So, all right. So standardized contract sizes used in forex trading or CFDs trading is known as lots. Okay. And then one standard lot is equals to, so remember that one standard lot is equivalent to 100,000 units of base currency. Okay, standard lot does not represent the code currency, but it represents the contract sizes of the base currency. So one standard lot is equivalent to 100,000 units of base currency. Okay, so if you want to, so let's do some example here so that you can get an idea how to convert between lots to units and from units to lot. Okay, so first example, we're gonna complete converting standard lots to units. How are we gonna do that? So, okay, so we're gonna just so by definition, we know that one standard lot is equals to 100,000 units of base currency. Okay, so here we have to find out, let's suppose, three standard lots. So how are we going to figure it out? Okay, what kind of formula or calculation we need to perform to figure out the answer for the three standard lots? So, okay, all right. So it's very simple. We're going to use the direct proportion formula. So I have taught you direct proportion in my previous videos. So I'm gonna apply the direct proportion method in this formula to figure out the conversion between lots and the units. Okay, so it's very simple. So as we know, one standard lot. Okay, and we have to figure out three standard lots. All right. So three standard lot is how many units? We're gonna take this as X, because we are not, because the value of the units is not given, so we're gonna replace it with the variable X. All right. So as we know that we have a lot size here. So this lot and this lot will cancel with each other. Okay, this standard will cancel with each other. Now we are left with this one, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cross multiply. Okay, we're gonna bring 100,000 here, and we're gonna bring one with the on this side of the equals to. Okay, so we're gonna cross multiply. So once we cross multiply, we get the answer of into 3. Okay, so this is what we got it. So now we're gonna just multiply it and we will get an answer. So we will multiply 3 with 100,000 and we will get the answer of 300,000 units, and which will be equals to X. So the value of X is 300,000 units. Okay, so this means that 3 standard lots is equals to 300,000 units. All right. In the same way, we're going to convert units to standard lots. How are we going to do so? Okay. So we're going to use the same mechanism here. Okay. As we know that one standard lot is equals to 100,000 units of base currency. So we have to find out, let's suppose, 250 units to standard lots. All right. 250 units are how much standard lots? So we're going to use this definition. Okay. We know that one standard lot is equals to 100,000 units. Okay. So we're going to place all right. So we're going to use the direct proportion again. And we know that we have the given units of 250,000 units, 250K units, right? And we have to find out the standard lot, how many standard lots. So we are not known how much 250K units is equals to the standard lot. So we're going to place a variable X here. Okay. The same way we're going to do it. Okay. We're going to cut units by units. They will be cut out. Okay. And then we are left with this one. Now we're going to cross multiply. So we're going to multiply 100,000 with this one and standard lot with this one standard lot with this one, right? So we're going to cross multiply and figure out the answer. So the answer would be 250. Okay. So this is what we got it. All right. Now we have to figure out the value of X. So the X is multiplying by 100,000. So once it goes over there, it will be divided. So it's very simple. We're going to just write it down again. Okay. And below here, in the denominator, we're going to place 100,000 value. All right. So as we know by the rule of division, this 0 and this 0 will be cut out. Okay. This 0 and this 0 will be cut out. Now we are left with 25 and 10. So we're going to apply the division. So 25 divided by 10 is equals to 2.5. Okay, so X is equals to 2.5. Okay, so X is equals to 2.5 standard lots. So I hope you have understood how to convert standard lot into into units and units into standard lot. Okay, now we're gonna go further, and we're gonna just scan through our next one, okay, which is the mini lots. So mini lots are the mini contract sizes used in forex trading or CFD trading. One mini lot represents 10,000 units of the base currency. In journal, one mini lot is equals to 10,000 units. For example, three mini lots is equals to 30,000 units. So I'm gonna just use the whiteboard to explain this. Okay, so I will just change its definition. Okay, mini contract sizes used in for CFD is known as mini lots. Okay, one mini lot is equals to 10,000 units of base currency. Now converting mini lots to units. So by definition, we have one mini lot is equals to 10,000 units of base currency. All right. All right. So we have to figure out one mini lot is equals to 10,000 units of base currency. Now we have to figure out five mini lots, let's suppose. Okay, when one mini lot, so by the definition, we know that one mini lot is equals to 10,000 units of base currency. So how much is the five mini lots in terms of units? Okay, we have to convert mini lots to units. So it's very simple. We're going to apply the direct proportion rule here as well, and we're going to figure out our answer. So it's very simple here. Okay, we have this one. Okay, so one mini lot is equals to this one. So I'm going to just copy it. Going to paste it here. I'm going to remove the base currency and this one so that we can simplify our calculation. Okay. Now, it says that one mini lot is equals to 10,000 units. We have to find out the value of five mini lots. So what we're going to do, we're going to place here five mini lots. Okay. And we have to figure out its value. So what we're going to do, and we are not known the value of the units. Okay. So we will place or replace it with a variable x. Okay. So we have to figure out the value of x. Okay. So it's very simple. Okay. And we will apply the rules of BODMAS or divisions to figure out our answer. So mini lot and mini lot will be cancelled here. Okay. Now, next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna cross multiply. All right. So after doing and performing cross multiplication, we get it as 1 into x is equals to 5 into 10,000 units. Okay, so 1 into x becomes x. And 5 into 10,000 becomes 50,000. All right, so it's simple. So X is equals to 50,000 units. All right, okay. So now let's suppose we have to figure out how much is 75,000 units. Okay, so we know that one mini lot is 10,000 units of base currency. So how much is 75 units in terms of mini lots? We need to figure it out. So, okay, so we're gonna use again direct proportion here. All right. So we're going to use the direct proportion here. And we're gonna just place the values here. Okay. So we know that 1 millilot is 10,000 units. Okay. Now we are known about the value of 75,000 units, but we don't know how much millilot is it. So it's very simple. We're gonna place here 75,000 units. And here we're gonna place the variable X. Okay. Now we're gonna apply the division rules. Units and units will cancel out. Okay. Now we're going to perform cross multiplication. Okay. Now after performing cross multiplication, we know that 1 into 75,000 mini lots. Okay. And equals to x into 10,000. All right. So what we're going to do, we have to figure out the value of x. So we're going to move 10,000 from here to here, and it will be divided. Okay. So it's simple. So we're going to just place it. So 1 into 75 is 75,000 mini lots. Okay. And we're going to place here x. All right. And here we're going to place 10,000 in the denominator. Okay. And we will figure out the value of 10,000. Or we will figure out the value of this problem, right? So 30 from the 75,000 will cut with, or will cancel with this one, and 75 divided by 10, the answer is 7.5. All right, so that's it. Okay, this is how we're gonna convert mini lot into units and units into mini lots. All right, now let's move on to the next slide here, the next phase of the document. Now here's micro lots. So micro lots are the micro contract sizes used in forex trading. One micro lot represents 100,000 units of the base currency. Okay, sorry, one macro lot represents 1,000 units of the base currency. In general, one macro lot is 1,000 units. For example, 3 macro lots is equals to 3,000 units. All right. So we're gonna just do. So we're gonna just like, I'm gonna show you everything on the whiteboard so that you can understand the concept properly. So many will be converted into micro. So because we are talking about the micro, are the micro contact sizes used. Okay, we call it as micro lots. One micro lot is equals to 10,000. Sorry, 1,000 units of base currency. All right. So let's. So as we know, one macro lot is equals to 1,000 units of base currency. Okay. So we're going to remove this of base currency and make it simplified. All right. And we have to figure out how much is 5 micro lots. All right. It's very simple. We're going to apply the direct proportion rule here and figure out our answer. So let's suppose okay, one micro lot is equals to 100,000 units. Oh, sorry, 1,000 units. So we're gonna just, so we are known the value of 5 macro lots. So we're gonna put here. Okay, and we're going to determine the value of the 5 macro lots. And we are not unit, and we are not known with with the with the quantity of units that are equivalent to 5 macro lots. So what we're going to do, we're going to place here the variable x. Okay, after placing the variable x, it's very simple. We're going to apply the rules of division. So lots will cancel out with macro lots. Okay, and now we will perform cross multiplication. All right, and what answer we will get? 1 into x is equals to 5 into 1000 units. All right, so now the answer is 1 into x is x. X equals to 5,000 units. So now we will go forward with the last step here. All right, and we're gonna convert units into macro lots. All right, so okay, so we know that 1 micro lots is equal to 1,000 units. Now we have to figure out 8,500 units and convert it into macro lots. So how are we going to do that? We're going to apply the principle of direct proportion. Okay, so we're going to just copy our first conversion. Okay, 1 micro lot is equal to 1,000 units. Now we have to apply the direct proportion rule. Okay, and we are given the value of 8,500 units. Okay, we have to figure out the value of x, which is micro lot. Okay, so what we're going to do, first of all, we're going to apply the rule of division. So units and units will cancel out. 0 and 0 will cancel out. Now it's 10 upon 85, 10 divided by 85. So what we're going to do, we're going to perform the cross multiplication. Okay, and what answer we get here? 1 into 85 macro lots, which is equivalent to 10 into x. All right, so what you're going to do, now here, the 10 is multiplying with x. So we will send 10 from here to the to here in the denominator. So what we will get? 1 into 85 is 85. Macro lots equals to x. And in the denominator, we will place the value of 10. So 85 divided by 10, the answer would be so this means that 8,500 units is equivalent to 8.5 macro lots. Okay, so I hope you have understood everything related to conversion between lot sizes and the units. Okay, so this video will finish over here. This episode will finish over here. This is episode number 8. Okay, all right. So we can call it as episode number 8, part 1. Okay, I gonna complete episode number 8, part 2 and part 3 later on. Okay, so this is episode number 8, part 1.